And then because I'm Black, I gotta add Lawry seasoned salt because I am Black. Today, I am doing my first cooking video, and that is Iraqi kebabs. Now you're probably wondering, what makes a kebab Iraqi? Well, there are special ingredients such as sliced potatoes, flour, celery. So, super excited to show you guys from start to finish how I make Iraqi kebabs, and let's go. So the first thing I like to do is chop my ingredients, and I like to start off with first chopping up the onions. So I'm the type of cook that eyeballs everything. So I don't really measure things out. Don't judge me. But basically, I'll start with chopping half an onion, and then I'll just eyeball it to see if okay, this looks like it's enough, then yeah. So that's how I start and get rid of the onion covering. Some people say that you should be more like an onion, you know, instead of a flower. Peel the rose petals back. Some people say you should be more like an onion, like peel my onion layers back, you know? I don't know about that one, because the smell of onions on somebody is not, you don't like that. And there's some flowers that have a very sweet aroma. Roses don't have the most sweet aroma. I think certain species of lilies have a very sweet aroma that I really do enjoy. You want to make sure that your onions are diced super thinly, super fine. You really want the onions to become a part of the meat per se. I don't know, take a bite of the kebab. You don't want to be taking a bite of a big piece of onion. By no means am I a chef, so do not look at my cutting technique and judge me, okay? I know there are professional ways to cut onions, but guess what? You are not here to learn cutting techniques. You are here to learn how to make Iraqi kebabs, okay? I have finished cutting up the onions. I feel like that's a good amount. Okay, so for the potato, you're not gonna do too much potato in the kebab. I like to take off the skin of the potato first. I like to sort of shred it, because the potato has to be very fine. Very fine. These little thin sheets are enough. Here are my potato slices. They're very, very thin. And now it's time to get to chopping. Guys, I am so ready to eat these kebabs. I'm ready. Potatoes are getting, look, fine. It's time for the celery. Celery can be dirty. You see the dirt? Straight from Mother Nature. I just love the smell of freshly cut onions. I'm not even gonna lie. And you just start chopping. Chopping. And again, I am not a professional chef, so don't judge me on the way I chop my vegetables. This is not professional chopping. And you are not watching this video to learn professional chopping. Okay? But yeah, it's just really a lot of chopping. Chop. Chop. An act of love, making kebabs for sure. So then you want to chop the celery finely. You want to chop the celery finely again. So everything must be chopped fine, like a glass of wine. Okay? Celery smells good too. Celery can just smell so fresh. Guys, I'm in the process of writing a new article called Black Women. It's called Black Women Have to Be More Perfect Than AI. I think that's the title. I haven't narrowed down the title yet, but I think it's going to be Black women have to be AI generated or something like that. I don't know. But basically saying how there is this societal pressure on us to be perfect like a machine. Yet when the machine makes mistakes, its credibility isn't completely undermined. People say that it is learning. It makes mistakes and it learns from those mistakes. All of the veggies are now chopped up. And here are the seasonings that I'm using. Well, first you gotta add oil to your meat. Don't ask me how much I'm adding, just add it. Pepper, just eyeball it. Actually, I'm not doing paprika. I don't know why I pulled out paprika. Salt. And then because I'm black, I gotta add Lawry seasoned salt because I am black. Just a little bit. Okay. Then you just like put all your vegetables in the bowl. Yes, yes, yes. Slide them in there. And then you have to mix. And I mix things with my hands because, like, what? And I don't have any gloves. So, yeah, I'm gonna mix this and then take you guys over to the stove so you see how much oil I put in the pan and how thick or how thin you should make the kebab, because the kebabs must be thin and they're kind of like chicken nuggets, but thinner than chicken nuggets. You don't want it to be too thick. So I'm going to show you guys that process. And I'm going to show you how much like flour I put into the kebab. Okay, so first let me prepare the oil. Put the oil on high, and I'm using vegetable oil. And I like to fill it up, basically. Like, you want both sides of your kebab to be covered by the oil, kind of like you're deep frying it. Got to make sure that the oil is super hot. Let's turn to actually mixing. I'm going to add my flour. This is a very important step. You want to add enough flour that it feels like dough, but not too much flour that as if you're like eating bread. You want it to get to a point where meat isn't sticking to your hands. It's like actual like dough, but not too doughy. You know? Make sure you mix it all in. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay, so I'm gonna add some more flour because it's not dough-like consistency yet. This is what we're working with. These two, you see how they're dark? Those two are ready. You just put it on the towel, let them soak off. Little taste test, you see? Crispy, thin, crispy and thin, you see? And voila, you have your Iraqi kebabs. Boom shakalaka. So, here are the Iraqi kebabs. And of course, gotta squeeze some lemon top. It's the way we like to eat them. We like to squeeze lemon on top. All right, I'm gonna go in for a taste test. Very thin. This is not a meatball. Kebabs are not a meatball. Okay? So good. My boyfriend is starving, so I'm gonna go deliver him his kebabs. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for watching. I like to make a lot of different, unique, diverse cuisines, and kebabs are literally our favorite. So wanted to share our little tradition with you. So thanks for watching. Bye.